What is up, A-Team? Welcome back. Awesome here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day, or not, depending on where you're at, but I hope it is awesome. And we are back at it today, and I will say the market has actually done a complete 180 from where I actually thought it was going to go. I will admit that. I will admit I have a little bit of a dip coming into Monday. We had, obviously, Michael Saylor coming out here making a big purchase with Bitcoin. We had just a lot of these things that were coming into Monday, and I just didn't expect to see the markets go the way they did. Indicators were mixed across the board, and like I said, usually being that my background is risk, and I was a risk analyst for a long time, I obviously was taking more of the cautious approach to jumping into the market. But there was some indicators. We can go back and look at. There was some indicators to show that you could have potentially entered into the market for this next run if you were on a swing trade. We can look at all that, but as I can see right here, the market is down just over this last hour. We're just jumped into the new hour here, so I mean, it's nothing crazy, but we are starting to have a little bit of a downturn. This thing going up to almost 245 today for XRP, back down to 242. This thing actually just hit 240 at 1 minute there, but it's bounced back up to 242. So things are great there. Also, the other thing I want to point out here too is Stellar. Stellar is up almost 40. It was up over 40%, or 40% over the last 7 days, which is insane, right? I mean, that's a huge for a top 16 crypto right now, which is about to surpass that of SHIB. Dude, you couldn't ask for a better scenario for that. Hedera also doing fantastic, as you guys can see. So we'll definitely jump into there. But before we jump into everything here, let's say what's up to the chat here. You guys have been chatting up here. We got Cool. What's up, Cool Cat? Good to see you, man. We got J89. What's going on? R Lake, GS, Andrew, Papa Don. What's going on, guys? Good to see everyone here. Royal Decor's in the house. Michael B. We got everyone over here on TikTok. What's going on, Ashley, Wicho? We got Scott in the house here. What's up, Scott? My skills. Chris, Ghost. Good evening, man. Good evening, Larson. Good to see everyone here. Yeah, we're excited for what's happening here. This is great. So, again, even Cardano, look at Cardano up 29%, Dogecoin up 22%. I mean, the markets are looking great. Anytime Bitcoin reaches over 100,000, I mean, we should probably be excited, right? I mean, who would have thought Bitcoin would be back to 100,000 this week? Some people obviously were waiting for that, but as you guys know, good old Michael Saylor came out here. I want to point this out. So this is actually really good news for crypto. Is good old Justin Trudeau officially resigns today. I think this is really good for Canada and really good for crypto alone. So that's really, really big. But the one thing I want to jump in here is the BTC price above the 101,000. This is really, really good to see. I mean, obviously, this is the kind of stuff that we want. As you guys know, here, this will be the first time that we reached over 100,000 in Bitcoin for 2025. So that's fantastic to see. A lot of this was fueled with good old Michael Saylor coming out and purchasing another 1,070 Bitcoin. So that's pretty crazy. Again, usually when he purchases this, it's a decline in the markets. So we'll see how the day fares, right? Maybe there'll be a nice little pump to this, and then people might sell off. We'll have to sort of wait to sort of see how the markets turn out today. Typically when he buys, the markets seem to go red. So maybe today will be the day that it doesn't do that. Maybe today will be a little bit more positive when it comes to just the charts in general. Like you can see right here, this thing went all the way up to almost 246 for XRP today. As this thing was just going crazy. I was looking at the day chart. You can see right here, if you go back to the day chart here, I put this in the Discord. This is actually a good fair value gap right here. This is the gap in the market that was filled yesterday. You can see the line coming down. This thing went all the way down to 232. Even earlier today, this thing dipped down into the 236 mark. You can see right here, it opened up yesterday at 236 on this day, and it's done very, very well. So anyone that actually got in on this fair value gap, that's a really, really good trade. My fill was obviously lower than that, so it didn't get this section right here. But again, to each our own on how we trade this, right? We don't win them all. We don't enter them all. But the good thing is if you're holding a bag, if you're holding a long-term bag that you've accumulated through a certain period of time, we're all winning. And that's what it comes down to, is at the end of this whole thing, doesn't matter if you missed a swing trade, doesn't matter if you missed a day trade. If you're holding and accumulating, then we're winning right now. And that's really all that matters. And that's what is exciting when you wake up to this, is that your bag that you've accumulated through however long it is doing really, really well. And that's what excites me the most, is that the bag that we've accumulated, the bag that we sit on for years, are the ones that are doing astronomical numbers right now. I mean, I couldn't be more excited. And so yeah, might have missed a little bit of a day trade here, but dude, it does not compare to how excited I am about everything else. So, Rick Ball, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You're officially now a member of the A team, and I want to give a big shout out to everyone that has joined my Discord. There's a ton of you here in the chat right now, and I just want to say I appreciate each and every one of you for being in there and just all the support and love and just good vibes inside Discord. It's honestly the best Discord I've ever been in. Again, I'm not just saying it because it's my own. Haven't been in a ton of Discords, but the Discords I have been in have not compared to just the energy and the family vibe that's in that chat right now. And I just, again, couldn't appreciate it more. I just want to say thank you to everyone that has contributed so far to the success of the Discord. As you guys know, we did reach over 700 Discord members, which is, I mean, I never would have thought that we would have got to that number right now. We're sitting at roughly 716 total members in the Discord right now. Again, I would never expected that. So totally humbled by that and just appreciate it a ton. So I want to get that off my chest this morning because it's just it is a humbling experience and to know there's that much support with the A team. So again, Rick, thank you so much for becoming a member. You're officially now a member of the A team, and you could definitely go join that Discord. So again, thank you very much. And I think I actually linked my TikTok as well. So anyone that's a subscriber over on TikTok, please go over to the Discord. You can go into my YouTube channel description and you can find the Discord over there and try to join, see if that works, and let me know because I think I might have successfully done it, but I haven't been able to test it on anyone. So yeah, what's up, JM? What's going on, man? Viet, good to see you. Selmo. Yeah, we got a lot of people in here. Sorry, I'm a little behind. Kokor. Got Tim Shea. Big B, what's up, bud? Yeah, we got a lot of people. Graham. If I missed some of your names, I'm sorry, guys. Real Ice Bear, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You're officially now a member as well. Definitely go hit that Discord, buddy, and we'll see you inside the Discord. Yeah, Trudeau leaving, put XRP to $3. That would be nice. Yeah, that would be super nice. Right now, XRP is actually holding up pretty strong here. I mean, as much as I thought, even with the Bitcoin dominance going back up, I was looking at the dominance chart right here. You can see right behind here, the dominance chart has actually gone up for Bitcoin, which tends to mean what? A lot of the altcoins go down. But for some reason, it seems like XRP has been really, really resilient in this, which is actually, that's what I said. I mean, indicator wise, I was kind of thrown off by it because a lot of our indicators were over purchased up here on our way down. Bitcoin's dominance is rising, but yet XRP is also rising with it along with the market. So it was kind of there was just some triggers out here where I was like, wow, this is a little bit of a different day going into Monday. So, but yeah, excited for where XRP is, excited where XLM is, dude. XLM has been on a massive tear right now. Dude, my XLM, I'm like, I don't give XLM or Stellar enough love, but dude, this is an increasing bag right now. And it is always nice when you buy this and you can actually accumulate a 40% increase in roughly 1, 2, 3, 5 days. 5 days, you get a 40% increase on a top 20 crypto. Dude, those are the days you drool over. So what's up, Queef? Good to see you, man. JM, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You're officially now a member, and definitely go join that Discord. Thank you very, very much, man, for all of you guys. Honestly, a big watch. What's up, bud? Selmo, Conquer. What does it say? J Rock. What's up, bud? So yeah, good news today. Obviously with the Bitcoin. Obviously with Michael Saylor coming in here. And the good thing is typically they buy this and they buy it. They don't buy it on like the actual open market. They buy it. They basically buy it on a closed market. Behind the doors, behind the scenes, they go off and they talk to Coinbase and they buy it off market and stuff like that, which is typically what happens. And so the good thing is that this actually went out and we can see what the liquidation charts that we've been looking at here, that Bitcoin is on the verge of being pinched. I mean, like it is literally a lot of the liquidity is up above, but that could also trigger, people up there that could also trigger a sell-off. So as much as we want to push up past the 101 and into the 103, 105, that could cause a little bit of a sell-off here, but it is good to see that we've reclaimed that. It says Bitcoin funding rates avoid overheating, so that's obviously a positive news. There's a lot of good things coming into the middle of this January. It's a good time to buy more XRP. I'm holding off a little bit, J Rock. Just to let everyone know, I put out my thing yesterday. Again, whether it hits or not, I don't know. I put an aggressive buy order in at 25 at 225, and again, that could be a little aggressive. You know, I'm trying to look for a good trade in here. I'm being patient with it. This is a really busy week for me, so again, I'm not going to be like staring at charts all day like I typically am this week because of just obligations. So really, my goal is to just really set this. And like I said, if this continues to rise up, I'll then come back and try to capture somewhere here at the 235, or move my line up here. But we'll see how the day fares out here. It's looking really good so far. The day chart's still looking like it's over purchased. The 12-hour chart's still looking like it's over purchased, even though this has a little bounce back right here. This is where I'm talking about. Usually this will continue downward with you can see right here, you got Bitcoin dominance going up. You got everything going up, but then all of a sudden you see this uptick right here where XRP is following Bitcoin's dominance. And that's usually you don't see that. Usually you'll see the reverse of that. So as you can see right here, Bitcoin dominance goes down, XRP goes up. But look at this, dude. Bitcoin's going up, and so is XRP. So yeah, just a kind of a weird indicator there. If you look at the RSIs, it's just not lining up. So if it's not lining up, then I typically I'm a little bit more reserved as to whether I buy that section of the market. So again, everyone trades differently. I'm not saying I'm the say all be all when it comes to trades, but that's just kind of where it's at. So yeah. Let's see here. This is the most positive group I've been in. I'm with you, dude. I'm super happy. It's about a lot of things, I guess. It's pretty fun. Smash that low. I appreciate you, Iron Lux. When do you think Trump rally will start to take effect? Probably around, it's probably close to inauguration day. It actually took a couple days. It took like anywhere from November 4th to November 6th before we started to really turn the markets when he got elected. So your thoughts on Doge and ADA? I mean, they're slow movers, right? Slow movers for Doge and ADA, but they're doing really well right now. I mean, they're doing really, really well right now. So you can't knock that. That'd be crazy. If X uses XLM, that would be pretty wild. I'm seeing an increasing number of YouTubers talking about the market crash in 2025. Any thoughts? Just clickbait? Yeah, I don't think that I'm not feeling we could be towards the end of 2025, we could see maybe the peak of the market. We've been saying roughly around August to September of 2024 or 2025, we could see maybe the tops in the markets. I don't know if that's going to cause a crash. We might have a downtrend, but some of us believe that there could be a super cycle coming out here as well. So a super cycle being that we'll have an extended growth in our economy. And that would be nice, right? That would be nice to have an extended growth. So this could actually, change the course of the running 4 years that we run into. What's your opinion on Filecoin? I held Filecoin for a really long time. Filecoin's kind of like my dinosaur in my wallet that's been sitting there. Again, it's not my largest bag, but it's something that's been sitting there for a really long time. And Filecoin's actually done very, very well recently. So I gotta say that's pretty awesome. What's up, suckers? Rob got it. Dude, you got to get in the Discord, bro. Maybe if it's a good boy, champagne dreams. Heck yeah, Cougar Whale. Get some champagne up in here. I'm down with that. Give me some of that VOO. Hey, Martin, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You're officially now a member of the channel. Please definitely go join that Discord and get locked in there. Make sure if you're going to be joining the Discord, you got to be using your membership. So you got to connect your YouTube to your Discord to be able to then access the Discord. So please do that. Again, I know we've had some issues with that, but that's kind of the path right here. Yeah, XLM still looking up here. Look, there's even a fair value on this 12-hour chart right here. There's a little bit of a fair value gap right here. So you can see this come down and hit this fair value gap right here. So people probably bought that. They're sitting at this 44 mark and they're probably riding this up. They had a nice little return. So yeah, you definitely have some little areas in the market here. If you want some swing trades, scalping, or day trades, those are good. But I'm still looking for my entry points down here in my areas to have a more successful trade for bigger gains. That's kind of where I'm at. Decoupling in progress. It very well could be, Chameleon. It very well could be, right? Just throwing this out there. They just started certifying states, got Trump, so that could be a factor right now. That's true. They have been certifying. I mean, you had Kamala Harris come out today and say that she was going to do her duty as a vice president and make sure that everything's certified and that the transition with Trump is good. So as much as, people might not like Kamala or Biden or any of that kind of stuff realize that, I mean, there's going to be a smooth transition, and that's a positive thing for the American people. It's a positive thing for the economy. It's a positive thing for crypto. So sorry I missed it. I wasn't on stream, but I saw you post about Helium Mobile the other day. Do you have any thoughts on how they'll perform? I've just held Helium Mobile for a really long time. They are like they have really big swings up and down. I again still sort of new on what they're trying to do. So yeah, I've just held a little bit of them. It's not a ton, but it's just one of those things I've been holding. Are we still in the bull run? Oh yeah, Terry girl, we're still in the bull run. Yeah, we're gonna have a we'll have some. It'll be some really interesting. This next couple weeks are gonna be very very interesting. So we are roughly what 14 days away from inauguration. So, hey, James, thanks so much for the $2, dude. Made $2 off my 3,600 investment. Here's all my profits. Hey, dude, that's a W. If you're in the green, that's a W. So I'm taking that as a W. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. We got our first win of the day right here with the $2. Is it okay to invest in XRP right now? I don't typically buy on green candles, dude. It's been on a green candle, literally probably since it actually went down and hit the 33, which is roughly about what 12 to 4, 36, almost 2 days worth, right, in the green. And I miss, again, I'm not going to buy on this green candle. I'll wait for it to retrace or find a level of support. It's hit again. That's kind of where I'm at. It's up to you though. If you're new to crypto and you're trying to accumulate a bag, trying to find entry, just get down any entry point is okay, and DCAing yourself into a bag. You're gonna have to enter at some point. Or else you're going to continually sit on the sidelines. This thing's going to continue to rally, and you do miss your opportunities. But to each your own on that. If you're new to crypto, accumulating a bag and letting a bag sit and grow is the best way you could do it. At least for me personally, that's the best way I've always looked at it. And again, I can always just look back at that wallet that's been accumulated and just watch it grow. So any green day, you're excited because of the wallet you have. If you're new to crypto and you're out there swing trading and day trading and you're not accumulating a bag, you have a tendency to miss some of the pumps because again, you don't win all the trades. Do you think that there will be a sell news event when Trump gets inaugurated? I mean, we'll probably have a buy the rumor, and it will probably be buy the rumor, buy the news, and then we'll probably have an event. That's typically what it will probably be. We'll probably have a dip later in, like probably inauguration day will probably rally, and then it'll probably go up. Who knows what the peak's going to be, and then probably come down. And then usually, like I said, there's usually about a 30% correction. And if you don't believe me, just look at where we're at right now. We had basically a 30% correction here multiple times. Let's go look at this, right? We went up here, we hit up 290, and we come down roughly. We came down all the way to 34% down at 198. So that was a 34% correction. That's a very typical correction when you start to think about it. I mean, even when you go back and look at these numbers over here that were pulled, right? We went all the way up to roughly $1.63, and then we came down and had about a 20% correction. So yeah, there's probably going to be a correction. Anytime there's a massive pump, we'll definitely have a correction with it. So if we have a pump with inauguration, expect a 20 to 30% correction. I mean, that's probably a very, very, common scenario. So even when we pumped right here, right, we went all the way up here to 273, and now it came all the way down, about a 28% correction again. So yeah, you're anywhere from 20 to 30% corrections on these. Bitcoin, you can go back and look at Bitcoin. I mean, just recently, and let me close out this. Let's just look at Bitcoin here. You're going to have another decrease, right? So we went all the way up to about 108,000, and we went all the way down about 15% for Bitcoin, which again, 15 to 20% for Bitcoin is a very common scenario, right? We go and we look at the other pump right here that happened earlier on. Okay. Look at this one back here in July. We had a 29%. Over here, we probably had close to a 15% again. Yeah, about a 10% dip, 10% dip. Right, there's probably another 10% dip. Yeah, close to a 10% dip. So yeah, I mean, we're going to probably have these corrections anywhere from 10 to 15% of a correction with Bitcoin. But when it comes to XRP and the altcoins, they usually have larger dips than that of Bitcoin. So usually altcoins will, like I said, in a market cycle, the top of Bitcoin will usually lose 70% in the bear market, and altcoins lose anywhere from 80 to 90% of their value in the bear market. So, again, very differences in terms of assets. So just something to watch. But yeah, I mean, it's good to see the resilience of XRP the last couple of days right here. I will admit that it's nice to see. And if we build out of this, we build out of it. I'll get in there today. I just got a new laptop. Okay. Degeneracy. All right, Rob. That's awesome. How can I chat in Discord? You gotta actually log in, dude. Discord is awesome. Helping people, helping big time. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I'm happy you're there, dude. Yeah, lucid communicate. I had a crazy, greedy, degenerate idea about parlaying my. Yeah, that Lisa, dude. I'm so happy you didn't. I'm so happy you didn't, dude, because Nvidia went absolutely nuts today, dude. So yeah. Should I sell BTC? I mean, I'm not in a position to sell any of my BTC right now. Let's put that right there. Thanks. I just started understanding Helium O because I was reading about it. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's just one of the. It's a low cap. I don't know what's going to happen to it. Just started buying 10 days ago. Yeah. So Warren, you're in an accumulation phase right now. You're trying to accumulate, and again, that could be tough because sometimes you are probably going to be buying the tops of things, and then you're at the DCA your way into positions that hopefully you can ride the next ride. So yeah, anyone that's new getting into crypto right now, you're going to go through a struggle. It'll be a little bit of a struggle, but if you can weather that struggle, which again a lot of people have, you can weather through that struggle and you'll actually come out better on the other side. So the part is a lot of people will take money that shouldn't go into the markets because they need to pay for their house or pay for their car or pay for their rent and stuff like that. They're putting forth money that they're not willing to lose, and then they end up being in a scenario where they actually are losing, and they have to pull that money out of the loss to then pay for something. So you try to just put money into the market that you're willing to lose, and you don't need to live your life on a daily basis. And if you can do that, then you're already 10 steps ahead of a lot of people. So I first bought XRP at 225, then DCA me down to 206. So yeah, Anthony's sitting good right now. See, that's a perfect example of someone who probably bought at the top when it was 225, and then it went all the way down to 206, and he's going, crap, dude. DCA'd in, and now look at it. He's easily probably averaged himself out at probably 215 maybe. So he's sitting at 215 right now, and boom, he's already up like roughly 10% on his investment. So yeah, that's not a bad return so far if you just got in. Many are predicting hit 25 in this bull run. 25 in the bull run, Ghost. That could be tough. I'm thinking anywhere from 7 to 10, and that's just based off the previous highs of last versus like where it could be. I mean, I'm thinking like 7 to 10, and I think that's very, very. I'm calmed down when Austin's on too. Mark, that's awesome. I love this channel, Anthony. Thank you so much, man. It's tough. Like I said, it's hard to say. I mean, the indicators are saying, yeah. Indicators are saying that we're, again, we'll go back through the indicators here. I mean, this came down. This was coming down right here. Let's get your comment out of the way right here. So again, the indicators were showing that we were oversold. Sorry, that we were overpurchased. And then we came down, and now we are, you're technically under purchased, and then boom, it hit back up, and now it's showing that we're over purchased again for the 12-hour, right? Which is the day chart showing that we're on a downward trajectory for the day chart. So again, this is already like, this isn't the greatest signal, right? We could bounce around up here, which is fine. So there's that. You obviously still have the moving averages that need to get closer. So the higher this goes, the harder it's going to get for the 100-day EMA to get closer. And we want the 100-day EMA to get closer to the 10-day and the 50-day, because the closer they get, that means that the next pump or the next run is going to be even bigger. Because again, if they're too far away from each other, the market's a magnet. So if they're too far away from each other, it's gonna snap back. So we want them to gradually come back together so that we can have another big run. That's kind of how you plan your trade, right? And you can see that if you go back and look how far away we got. Look how far away this is getting from the 10-day. Look at that. Look how far that gap was. I mean, we're talking a gap. We're talking a 41% gap, right? We could even go the other way. You could pull it upward, right? We're talking roughly if you want to pull it the other way, a 61% gap between prices at that time frame. You know, now we've decreased that, which is good, by roughly 47, so about roughly 30%. So we've eaten up 30% of that gap, which is good. You want to eat up that gap. You don't want to be so far away. So when you start to look at all those indicators on top of the catalysts that we have in store with Inauguration Day and ETFs and all the things that are coming here in 2025, it would be nice. Like I said, it would be nice to, if I had my way of looking at this, it would be nice if this came down here by, you know, maybe the 10th or 12th of January, and we, you know, hit around here around this 225, maybe went down to 220. This continues to build back up. This continues to stay flat, and this is starting to build up here where we basically have the 100-day that's coming up like this, right? And then this is coming out like more like this, and then we have this is more like this, right? Because now we've decreased that gap significantly, which is what we want. And then when we get close to Inauguration Day, these start to come a little bit closer, right? And then, like I said, then we've got our price points at where we want them to. We could actually feel comfortable entering the market on a fair value within the fair value gap here, which again is a perfect entry for the market. And you know, we're good to go. We can even go back here and look at our Fibonacci, right? Oops. We can go back and look at our Fibonacci here, and we could even look and tell us that our Fibonacci right now, when it got to this 250, was definitely, you know, definitely got up to that marker. So what do we want out of this? Let's go back to the 4-hour chart here. So what do we want out of this? We want this to come back down into the golden pocket, right? Look at the top of the golden pocket is 223. So we want this to come back down and hit the golden pocket. That means that that's a really, really good buy, a really, really good buy. It's right there on the cusp of the fair value gap right there. So to me, that's a good opportunity. So that's why I basically have it. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, we have roughly 14 days before this all comes together. And I think that we're definitely going to have, we're going to have green days. We're going to have red days. It's just a matter of how far it goes down and how far it goes up. But right now, indicators are showing that I'm hedging that we might have a chance to have a good entry point again before this next run. That's all. And if I don't hit it, I don't hit it. I don't really care if I hit it or not in terms of a swing trade. Because my goal, again, is accumulating a long-term bag that is going to be successful no matter how this bull run goes. And so that's all that matters to me too. So, and again, if you're new to crypto, the goal is to accumulate as much in a bag before a rally. And so if you're new, the goal is to accumulate as much as you can in a certain period of time. Let's see here. Get back down and buy orders all go up. Yeah, and if we're able to fulfill these orders down, if this were able to play out like this, if this actually plays out like this is pretty crazy, right? And again, I don't know if it's going to or not, but if it does play out like this, we're sitting nicely. We're already sitting nicely no matter what. Doesn't matter how you look at it. But again, when we're looking at trying to enter a good trade, trying to enter a good day trade or a good swing trade, that's what we're looking for in terms of getting the biggest bang for your buck. If we go back to XLM, right? Look at the fair value gap that we bought down here, dude. We bought a nice fair value gap down here. We actually bought before the fair value gap. And then this thing, because again, you're not going to buy. The fair value gap is when it actually pumps, right? That's what we were looking at. So we actually bought here, and now it's telling us here with XLM, again, the 40-cent marker is right in between here. And again, these numbers are looking pretty good on this chart right here. The 100-day EMA with the 10-day EMA are getting closer together too. So even if this comes down a little bit, we actually could have a good price. Let's see what the 12-hour looks like. Yeah, so we'll have to sort of see how this plays out. The crazy thing is that the day chart has never passed over again. So the day chart has never crossed paths with the 10-day and the 100-day. When that starts to really pass, that means that we're in a really, really bad scenario for a bear market. So day charts are really what you want to look at in terms of like long-term scope. Got it 49 cents. That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good. The Discord has been awesome. That's cool, dude. I'm glad everyone's appreciating the Discord. Newbies, if we buy high at this pump's got a ladder, yeah, sell and it goes up, right? Come bear market, don't want to be sitting on 235 XRP. Yeah, a lot of people have, right? A lot of people are actually sitting on, $3 XRP. Some people are still below water from years and years and years ago. So thoughts on Austin? What do you think of HBAR could hit this year? I'm hoping $2 or more. Ghost, that's kind of my goal with HBAR. HBAR has been another good ringer for us right now. This thing has been on a really, really good run too. Their chart is looking really, really nice. We haven't even dipped back down, since January 1st. We were in this like nice little buy zone area here. Last time we hit the golden pocket was back in December 19th. Came up, did really good, came back down. So now we're hoping, again, my entry point for this is around 28. Will it hit 28? I don't know. We'll see. What's the next sell wall? We can take a look here real quick. We could take a look. Let's see when the next sell wall is. Spot. Let's go. You want XLM or which one? Which one do you want, Melodis? You want XLM? You want XRP? You want HBAR? Do you want all of them? So we can see 40. We can see the sell walls are looking pretty mixed over here. I mean, obviously our next big sell wall is probably 47. You got some mixtures over here in the 46 to 47. Nothing too crazy. XLM, is not looking too crazy. You got a nice buy wall at 45. So, I mean, we're sitting roughly at what? We're sitting at roughly 45.4. So, I mean, yeah, even if there's a big sell, I mean, it's gonna be tough for 45 to go back down. So, a nice little buy wall right there on that. Let's go to HBAR here. You're sitting around 230 XRP. That's not too bad. We're hanging in there. I'm sitting on $5 XRP. Gosh, dang, Marty. Yeah, see, so some people got it early. It goes 30% would get us in the 310-ish right range. So if with buy room or sell the news would drop 30%, could bring us back down to this range. Yeah, you could look at it that way, crazy case it if you want. Yeah, you could look at it that way, but look at the HBAR has some HBAR is a little. So you see right here at 30, there's a nice little buy wall at 30. Got another buy wall here at 28 and a big one here at 27. So yeah, you got a decent sell wall here at 33. But yeah, we'll see if we can get there or not. So HBAR is looking okay. We'll see what XRP is looking at from sells. Love to see the Bitcoin back above 100. Yeah, me too, man. It's nice to see Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin still is my largest bag. So anytime Bitcoin does really, really well, I get pretty excited about that too. So 240 looks like it's a nice little buy wall at 240 there. Then 230, 232, and 230, and then up here to 220, 221, 225. So this is where my buy wall is right here, 225. But it had to drop pretty fast. 230 looks like it's pretty good. 231. So these look like might be the area where you're going to get a lot of support here at 230 for XRP if there is a little bit of a sell. XLM has been staying about the same, but when the buy signal comes out today, I double it. You see XLM moving much soon. I mean, we've had a nice little run with XLM. I mean, XLM has been on we're up over 40% since we bought in early on down here. So yeah, I mean, right now it's up 39.72. So yeah, that's a good return, dude. Set your stop losses and go forward. I think around 390-ish. How do you sell your gains and still hold that crypto? I have about 30. Yeah, you gotta I mean, are you talking about like are you talking about like day trading or are you talking about like selling your bag when it gets to the top? I do not own XCN, no. Yes, you should put Your XRP on a ledger, absolutely, or on another cold storage. You know, there's other cold storages out there. That's when Trump gets in, I see XLM at $1 or more. Hey, dude, I mean, if we're thinking that XRP is going to break $2 or break $3, I think HBAR could definitely reach a. You know, I definitely if you're saying 100, if you're saying going up 100%, puts it at what? That puts close to $1. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see. I mean, just Trump getting elected put everything up almost 400%. So you can't be too upset about that. But yeah, right here, Stellar nears Shiba Inu in market ranking amid a 35% surge is at a 39% surge now. So yeah, this is really, really good for XLM. So I'm glad a lot of people got into XLM and are holding a bag there. We got back in a long time ago, and then we've been swing trading it here and there, and got in at a pretty good price point. We tracked that thing pretty damn good. So I'm pretty happy with that. But crazy to see SHIB continue. This is this is probably the furthest I've seen SHIB down in a long time. Ranked number 15. Stellar is close to taking it out. Probably have maybe another $500 million of market cap before it takes it out. So yeah, that'll be interesting to sort of see. HBAR should actually be above Polkadot right now because it's at 11,963, where Polkadot's at 11,945. So that's kind of weird that it hasn't jumped Polkadot. But yeah, it's too close maybe. What's your thoughts on VeChain? I mean, VeChain's good. Just a slow mover. VeChain's a little bit of a slow mover. That's all. I'm looking to sell the peak. Yeah, a lot of us are trying to sell the peak. That's kind of the goal, right? What's up with Cardano? Cardano's Cardano. It's a slow mover, dude. It's not that it's bad. It's just a slow mover. When a lot of other things are running, it kind of falls flat, and then it randomly spikes in price, like we just saw. So that's kind of the Cardano way. If you guys don't know, good old Brad Garlandhouse had a nice little interview. He talks about the Achilles heel of Bitcoin and the anti-banking and anti-government approach. So he talks about his collaborations. It says at Ripple, we're trying to work with the systems rather than creating new systems, which I think is huge, right? For a lot of projects out there, you should go try to work with a bunch of the systems versus trying to recreate everything or create your own. Because as you guys know, I mean, look at like the metaverse. No one's been able to actually start a new market with the metaverse. I mean, Google and Facebook have spent billions of dollars trying to create a market in the metaverse, and they still haven't been able to tap into that. So a lot of the projects that come out here trying to tap into the metaverse, it's just a really hard market because they're trying to create the market. So more companies are successful when they enter into a market that's already an established market. And so it's nice to see that Ripple is saying that, hey, we'd rather work with systems rather than creating new systems. Because again, if you're creating new things, you're trying to recreate a whole new market, and those are a lot harder and more expensive to do. So I'm actually kind of bullish. That made me bullish, thinking, like, hearing him say that, because I agree with what he's saying. From the very early stages, the company has taken an approach to bring products to the market that help bridge decentralized finance and traditional finance, which again, I think is the whole goal of what Ripple is trying to do with XRP. They're trying to bridge decentralization with traditional finance, and that's their goal. So I think that they've been able to be probably the leader when it comes to that, and it's good to see that they're saying that. He said that I'll always worry that the Achilles heel of Bitcoin might be the kind of anti-bank, anti-government attitude, and to me, it has limited the market opportunity. So that's been the biggest Achilles heel for Bitcoin. But again, with a pro-crypto administration and Trump, that's no longer going to be an issue. Bitcoin won't be looked at as an anti-government, anti-banking solution. So I think that that'll probably benefit Bitcoin a lot more. So yeah, that's kind of where I thought this was really cool to hear. It's good to hear those statements. I think that's really big. It says XRP emerges as the only winner with 5.7 million inflows amid a crypto market chaos. So as you guys know, this thing was with the markets the way they were. They went out here and they showed the coin shares on here. The XRP is the only altcoin that has seen a major investment, ranking in 5.7 million, which is crazy to think. I mean, out of all the altcoins that are out there, XRP still is killing it. It says XRP's price shot up almost 500% at the end of 2024. And it says even with the new leadership and coming into the White House and a new SEC chair, the chances for XRP's market position could further be boosted. It said altcoins excluding ETH did not do as well, as they saw a combined 813 million, which is only 18% of total assets under management. That's crazy. So XRP has very much outperformed and will continue to probably outperform the markets. I won 10 XRP. I lost the other day. What did you lose your 10 XRP on? Gotta like the stream. Appreciate you, Rito Burrito. Thank you so much, dude. Happy Monday, Austin. What's up, Trav? Happy Monday to you too. What's an XRP gateway? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is. What are the safe exchanges on decentralized side? I'm paranoid about giving out banking information. Well, I don't usually give banking information to anyone, Tall Paul. Usually, like I'll just transfer from, like, I'll just buy on an exchange and then I'll move it over to like a MetaMask. So like here's my MetaMask wallet up here. Let me I'll log in so I can. Let me log in real quick. Hold on. So like my MetaMask over here is it's a non-custodial, decentralized wallet, meaning that it's not connected. It's connected. So if I transfer something into here from a centralized exchange, I now own the keys to that crypto. And so the goal here is to, only connect this to places that actually, like, see, it says no accounts connected up here. You can see right there. Here, let me zoom in a little bit. I don't actually, tell you the truth, I don't know if I'm going to be able to zoom in on the wallet, but it says no accounts connected. So if I decided to go to, let's just say I decided to go to Uniswap, right? I want to make sure I go to the right Uniswap, which again, the right Uniswap is uniswap.org, which is right here, uniswap.org. And say I want to buy on the decentralized side, you'll want to go up here and my wallet's already connected. So now my wallet has been connected, which shows you up here it's connected. Okay. And I can go up here and verify that it's connected. You can see right here, one account connected. Okay. So then I'll go in here and I'll say, okay, I have a certain amount of ETH. I'm going to select a token that I want to buy, and whatever token I want to buy, maybe I want to convert it over to ETH. I want to convert it over to the base chain. So then I'll say, okay, I want to do, 1 ETH, which is $3,688. I'll say get started, boom. And the next thing you know, it converts it over to ETH and it puts it into my wallet, which will be right here. And it'll actually be in wrapped base, which you can see right here is the wrap base indicator right there. So it'd show up in this side of it. So that's kind of how it works. But yeah, you don't have to give out any personal information to do this at all. Yeah, you don't have to give out any personal information. Why do you have a clickbait title? You're the same as everyone else. What did I do to clickbait? I said the market's doing great, and every token I have on there is exactly the percentages that they're up. Right here. I might be off by one. Sorry. This is showing 33.97. We can go look at XLM. We're 40% up over the last 7 days. Sorry, it's at 40 right now. It's actually at 41. So you're right. I did clickbait it. I actually underestimated. I said 40. I said 40%. It should have been 41. I said HBAR is up what, 10%? What did I say HBAR was at? I said it was at what, 15% on there or something like that. Sorry, it was at 8. It's at 16. And then I think XRP, I said it was like 10% over the last 7 days, right? And this is it's actually up 20%. So yeah, almost 21%. So I should have clickbaited a little harder, I guess. Sorry, dude. My bad. Bro, you're at least clickbait YouTubers out there doing a good job. I mean, I don't know. I just said, is it time to hodl or buy? And I mean, right now, I think I said I'm in a hodl position for this, or what is my title on this? I don't even know what my title is. Yeah, is it buy or sell? Right now, I'm in a position right now where I'm holding, and I'm gonna wait to buy at my levels. To make tomorrow's title 589, dude. Just for you, Trent. Tomorrow's title and everyone here, it's gonna say XRP to 589. How dare you be off 1%, Austin? I know. Gosh, dang. I was like, now I'm going back and looking at my title. Like, did I really like? I thought I was trying to justify like why the markets are doing good. I didn't realize it was that bad. I didn't realize I was that bad. Gosh, damn. You're an underachiever. I know. I need to go change that title real quick. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. I'm going in. This is we gotta change the title now, guys. Sorry, we gotta go to 41%. I didn't mean to be so far off. What was our other one on? Well, XRP's at 20. Yeah, gosh. What was XRP at? I said 16%, and it looks like it's at 20. I might be off on this one. Oh my gosh, 20%, dude. I'm even off on this one. Oh my gosh, I got to go back. I got to go back. I gotta be better about this. Sorry, guys. Sorry to put you guys down on this, but I'll go back. I got to put 20% on XRP. Sorry, 20%. All right. Let's save this bad boy now, and yeah, I'll re-upload this now. Thanks, man. Thanks for letting me correct this. Make sure I'm not so bad now. All right. There we go. We're gonna export that bad boy, and we're gonna make sure that we put up the right stuff there, dude. So thanks for correcting me. All right, back to the show though. Let's get back to the show. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had to have some fun today. It was one of those days where I had to have fun, right? All right. All right. I joined your channel. I find you I appreciate that. Yeah. Figured it out, YouTubers. Just deleted your video. Too many correct. I had to have fun there. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to. I didn't think I was trying to, do that, but yeah, sorry, man. That's just too funny. But I really am gonna change that, just to let you know. I'm gonna make sure I have the correct information. There we go. Now I feel better. It's corrected. How dare you underestimate fake? How dare you underestimate this last 7-day pump? Gosh dang it, dude. Why'd I do such a thing? Austin, do I put my life savings for January 15th? No, I don't think you should do any life savings. You were wrong. Just delete your account. I know, right? Good job, you clickbaiter. I know. All right, I'll stop getting on the guy. That guy is just upset he entered at 290. There's a lot of people that unfortunately there is a lot of people up here. I mean, we have decent amount of volume up here. Roughly what is our volume up here? Yeah, you got some pretty good volume up here. I mean, roughly, dude, $57 million sitting up here. That's a decent amount of volume, dude. I mean, like, that's a lot of volume sitting up at the top. Still, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But it's still emerging as the top. I mean, it's literally. I mean, you can see right now that we are raking in 5.7. Oh my gosh, 5.7 million just on coin shares alone. I mean, that's fantastic. So you cannot hate the people that bought high. They had the faith and have held. That's true. They're still there holding, dude. 557 million people, or $57 million still held at the top. Yeah, he definitely had to jump in last week. Probably. It's okay though. What's up, Austin? You said, what's up, Sexy Gray? What's going on, buddy? Austin, next show, clickbait D's. No, tomorrow, dude, we're clickbaiting the hell out of it. You guys are gonna come in. Everyone's gonna be like, we're gonna get so much hate tomorrow from everyone coming in. Be like, why are you clickbaiting so much? You're a clickbaiter. I'm gonna clickbait so hard tomorrow. I'm gonna like search for best clickbait titles for XRP tomorrow. That's like my number one thing I'm doing when I get off. Stay. Hi, what's up, man? Thanks so much for the $2, dude. Thoughts about purple Bitcoin on Solana? I've never even heard of that, dude. Purple Bitcoin. That is interesting. I appreciate the $2, and no, I have not heard of purple Bitcoin. Add the bag at your pace. I'm holding accept XLM. I'm pretty sure they dropped a comment and dipped. Yeah, you're right. I spent all that energy doing that, and they were like clickbaiter, and then they left, and I just like spent a ton of energy doing that. What's everyone's opinion on the next XRP tops? That's a good question. I think we're gonna have a lot to pan out here. I don't. It's hard to say right now. Indicators are mixed, and like I said, when indicators are mixed, dude, I tend to like I said, be a little bit risk adverse. Just maybe my demeanor of being kind of that risk analyst. When indicators aren't like when I don't feel comfortable, again, some indicators can be off. Like it doesn't have to be like all indicators have to align to make a decision. But there's a lot of indicators that are just they didn't really line up yet for me. So that's why, I mean, I'm cool with just holding right now and trying to find a better entry. I don't want to FOMO. I don't want to buy. I don't want to have to DCA in to a position. So I'm kind of being just very patient to answer your question. The best clickbait title would be XRP is a scam. Oh my God, dude. I already had a guy come in here and say, like, weren't you the guy that was dogging XRP and like saying how bad it was? And I was like, wrong guy. As long as you feel better, Austin. I do slightly feel better, Tim. So yes, thank you. I do slightly feel a little bit better. Yeah, XRP showing resilience. I love it, dude. I'm loving it. We all dream the clickbaiters are right. right. Con's good. That's so true, dude. So true. Con. I just bought another 500 worth. Was that smart? Hey, to each our own, man. You gotta get your feet wet. It's not my entry point, but it doesn't mean it can't be yours. So what we think in the next big mover will be overall, you're saying like in terms of a crypto project? It's nice to have 1,000 people stand behind you while you teach the troll a lesson. What's up, Xander? I wasn't trying to. I didn't want to be like that. I was just mostly just having fun with it. Hopefully he comes back and it knows that I was being fun. I was just trying to be fun. Your clickbait is undervalued. I'm so excited. Me too. I'm actually excited too. Hey, Austin, what do you think about Caspa? Dude, I think Caspa is a good. I like Caspa. It's definitely one of those that I think is going to continually do well. Again, it has a nice little fair value gap coming up here. We were talking about this the other day. I mean, a $12 fair value gap would be good for this. It's working its way into a position, but I mean, you can see this thing's had a pretty big sell off. Again, it almost looks very much like how XLM was. The reason why we jumped into XLM is because there was just a massive sell off. It just seemed like it was at this peak. Talk about filling this area. I mean, it started to come down and it just was like, dude, this is coming off of a really big, downward trend. So Caspa is kind of in the same boat where you look back and you can see, I mean, just in the last, like literally the last December 7th, look at that trend downward, dude. This thing is going to bounce back. That's a 41% decrease, dude. If we go back and look at XLM, dude, that's probably where we pulled our number. It was 40%. Yeah, this is God, that's a 50% on XLM, dude. So that's why I was like 50% loss in a bull, like even more than that. 50% loss in a bull is crazy. So I mean, here we go, right? We're down here right now where this pump was to where we're at. I mean, this is I already had a 40% decrease. So just looking at it, I mean, you have a good opportunity. I think it's just a good opportunity. And you have right now, if it comes back down to this 12 marker, that might be a really, really good opportunity to snag some Caspa on this next run. So if you are into Caspa and like Caspa, because I'm a pincher of my coins, because I'm a budget, so I can't go wild. I get it. I don't want to borrow like I hear some people do. Yeah, definitely don't borrow money. Please don't borrow money. He's Googling it now. What am I Googling? What about Pepe? I've known Pepe for a while. And I think Pepe is, established meme coin. The beard's a little fuller after that clickbait correction. Just Avro, that's actually pretty funny. What should someone do with profits? I'm not trying to day trade. Yeah, it all depends, Jace. I mean, are you trying to hold to work your way? Yeah, it all depends on where you're at. I guess I don't know exactly where you're at. Do you think Silk Road Bitcoin? I mean, I think that the United States is going to continue to hold that Silk Road Bitcoin. The beard is epic. I appreciate that. I got a nice little beard trim tomorrow coming in. So, dude, stop funny my clickbait. Castle looks like a roller coaster ride. I don't want to be on. Yeah, if you're trying to, yeah, it's definitely one of those. I mean, but you have opportunities, right? There's always an opportunity, and you can see there's not much. I mean, if you pull this thing back though, like, look at this. This is way back in 23. This was back here in November of 24. I mean, honestly, it's held this floor here for quite a while, dude. It's held the floor here for quite a while. Why is that not showing the volume? Let's do KuCoin. Let's see if KuCoin's better. There we go. Maybe I got to move that up. I must have had a bad. Where's my Caspa? Where's the Caspa at? Huh. That's weird. That Caspa was weird. But yeah, you can see over here. I mean, look at the amount of volume that sits right here. There's a good volume right here, but I mean, honestly, that's a pretty flat looking chart, dude. I mean, it's been trading sideways. I mean, honestly, that's been trading sideways. You could say that's trading sideways since November of 2023. So we're over a year and a month, like 2 months trading sideways. We've had our ups and downs, but I mean, that's a trading sideways. We haven't had a breakout in all reality. So yeah, Caspa that's an interesting chart right there, dude. But if it goes down further and breaks this 10 level support, there's not a lot there until it hits about 5. So that could be something to watch out for if you're going to look at anything, if there was anything negative about Caspa. Yeah, Coinbase, it's not, Caspa's not on Coinbase, so be careful with that. Austin, please answer. Someone purchased 600 XRP at 225. Is that a profitable return? See what probably not as profitable as, no, it probably isn't that profitable. I mean, you're probably at what, 10%? 10%. So you're like $60 up. So, I mean, I guess if you made that $60 in a day, you can be like, yeah, that's a good return. I mean, it's up to you. But yeah, $60, you bought it at 225, you said, or you bought it at what did you say, 225? Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, so you're less than that actually. So yeah, that's kind of like, I mean, I would probably just that's like a beginning to accumulate a bag type of scenario for me. Owen Bright, thanks so much for the $2, dude. Hey Austin, how do you feel about XDC? I don't know enough about it, Owen Bright, to be honest with you. So yeah, I don't know enough about to tell you, but I know a lot of people here like it. A lot of people think it's a strong crypto. But yeah, it's one of those I haven't actually bought into yet. So yeah, sorry I can't give you more, but I appreciate the $2. What do you think? Would you rather buy XLM or XRP? Well, I mean, I hold more XRP than XLM. I mean, and I think that I judge where I put my money based off where they're at. So like we said, we made a pretty good swing trade off XLM, and very happy with that. So yeah, I think they're both good, but I mean, I think I have XRP over XLM just because of where I've been at personally with it. So have a bot that changes the thumbnail every minute. Right, Manny? That'd be awesome. I'd be down. I'll be okay with that. Hey, Frez QM. I think it's Frez. I'll just call you Frez. Hey, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. Appreciate it a ton. You're officially now a member of it. And yeah, definitely go join that Discord. So appreciate you, man. I just want to let everyone know here, I'm going to be on here for about 2 more minutes. I do have some things to do today, so it is kind of a short stream today. I am sorry about that, but I will make it up. I'll be on tonight, so we'll get on here tonight around 6:30 tonight. 100% be on here at 6:30 tonight. So I will make it up to you guys. Did you see blockchain backers latest videos? Curious what tomorrow will bring if we have. Oh, you think he said he thinks he's going to hit 217 by tomorrow? Gosh, dang. You connect to the Discord, yeah. A Polygon's okay. You know, it hasn't really been the greatest. 1,000 is better because Austin answered me. So I think this is a money thing to make the money work. Yeah, you definitely got to put a little bit of money in to make some money, but you can accumulate bags. You know what I mean? You can put that $600 in and just, let it sit there. And, if this thing goes up, it goes up to where we want it, then we're good to go, dude. Caspa will fly hard. Yeah. Hey, Caesar, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You're officially now a member. Thank you very much. And yeah, go join that Discord. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, anyone joining the Discord, that's fantastic. We've had roughly since streaming here, we've added we're up to 734 now. So yeah, wow, we're slowly adding up. I hope it would be awesome by the end of this week to get to 1,000 Discord members. That would be freaking awesome if we actually got there. I think right now I think right now we're sitting at roughly I'm almost to what 77,000 subscribers now. So yeah, you guys are killing it and holding it down for me big time, dude. So, but yeah. But with all that, guys, again, short stream today. I'll be on tonight. Sorry, I had to get off a little early here. I got to go run some errands. But with all that, hope you guys have a fantastic day. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And if you are a member, make sure you get over into the Discord. And I appreciate it a ton. So have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys tonight. And with all that, we're out. Peace out, everyone.